My fellow Americans. Wait, that's not how I meant to start this. We're here with Tom Clancy's The Division 2, a game that has admittedly taken over my life, in both a good way and a bad way. Good mostly because I finally found a game to keep my attention for quite a while and I'm enjoying as much as I did Kingdom Hearts 3, and bad because of the simple fact I can't seem to put it down at all, to the point that one time I started playing at around 9 p.m. the day before, and I finished playing about the time I was supposed to wake up for class around 9 a.m. It's pretty whack. While the main game is a lot of fun, I'm only level 18, so I'm not in a position to talk about endgame or really my whole impressions of the game. So far, the game's an absolute blast, and I've been spending a lot of time with the open world, but this video is going to focus more on the Dark Zone. Apparently during my time in the Dark Zone, it's come to my attention some of the bigger hotshots on YouTube haven't really covered the rogue system and gone in depth about it. Unless it was like 2 months ago when they probably discussed it when it first released. But then again, we didn't know all the information. So not many people are sure of what's new and what's going on. So today, I'm taking matters in my own hands and making an informational video with semi-decent gameplay, a horrible understanding of how to edit videos, as well as wild guesses on how this is going to go. So just bear with me. Right away, the first thing you need to know is that the rogue agents now have 3 different levels of rogue. The tiers as order are known as rogue status, disavowed rogue, and manhunt. And the easiest way to explain this is going to be that the first level of rogue is essentially the D&D rogue. Or if we have to cater to the modern people, let's just say essentially it's Ant-Man before he became Ant-Man.
I want you to break into a place and steal some shit.
So for everyone's sake, we're going to call this the Thief Rogue, or just the Thief. Got it? Okay, cool, okay. We're going to be spending a lot of time on the Thieves of the Dark Zone, so to get it out of the way, we're going to quickly cover the disavowed rogue and manhunts, but even then, the manhunt should be self-explanatory. So in Division 1, the rogue system went that you activated rogue protocol, then you went ahead and killed other players and such. That's essentially the disavowed rogues of Division 2. Basically, you've already killed a player, you're looking for PvP, you're looking to fight. That's pretty simple, right? Should be. Manhunts are essentially the same as the first game, but in case you've been living under the rock or are brand new to the Division, the manhunt basically means you've killed 5 players or more and there's a huge reward for your death in-game. Believe me, it can get crazy sometimes. Don't believe me? Look for all the streams and clips of man going wild in manhunts. Anyways, with that gone, we can now focus once again on the Thieves of the Dark Zone. These guys are my favorite part of the Dark Zone and also the most complicating and annoying group. Mostly because you have no way to tell if they're just here to steal stuff or if they're trying to plan to kill you. That's the biggest issue with the first level. You have to go through the rogue status, aka thieves level, before you can even hit the disavowed rogue. So it makes it very difficult to know who's doing what. Anyways, back to getting on topic. So you're going to find a ton of these terminals around the DZ on the walls and such. By hacking each of these terminals, or stealing things from crates or whatever, you're going to gain an increase in a percentage that's called the Thieves Den triangulation. However, your timer also resets and increases to an even greater time. There's one point you'll get up to like 500 seconds, so make sure you know what you're doing before trying this. Biggest suggestion, don't run near the safe houses. I seriously don't recommend it. The triangulation is important for thieves in order to find a secret safe house called the Thieves Den. You need to get to 100% in order to find the 3 different entrances to the Thieves Den, and by arriving there, you will not only get EXP, but also a crate with 30 explosive rounds available to you. And if you happen to be level 40 in the Dark Zone, you can unlock the No Honor perk to get rewards from the Den. Bear in mind that disavowed rogues and manhunts cannot access the Thieves Den whatsoever, and if you land as a disavowed rogue, you must wait for your disavowed timer to end before your thief timer resumes. Now the options to going rogue are you're hacking the terminals, pressing one of the buttons on your keyboard/controller, depending on what you play on, stealing a Dark Zone loot crate, stealing a supply drop, or stealing someone's dropped loot. Yeah, there's a lot of ways to reach this rogue status. While most people aren't going to say that going rogue isn't really worth it, turning against you, I can assure you going from level 6 to level 40 after only a few hours of playing, that going rogue is going to give you a ton of EXP. I think I got somewhere between 14,000 to 18,000 just from getting the Thieves Den. Plus, you just steal from crates since you don't have enough Dark Zone keys, and for whatever reason it seems to me that while I'm running as a thief, I seem to get a ton more good loot. I'm still level 18, and I already have enough high-end gear to make someone like level 25 jealous probably.
What? It's just an ordinary... Oh my goodness!
But anyways, I believe I've covered everything I can remember off the top of my head, so as a thank you for bearing with me this long, I'm probably going to show some raw gameplay of me running through from a checkpoint, going through all the entire process of getting to the Thieves Den, and if anything I'll slap some music onto the background so it's not just boring gameplay at all. So yeah, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and now that you've learned about the Thieves of the Dark Zone, I'm begging you to spread this video and let people know what's going on so not everyone immediately kills you just because you tried to steal a Dark Zone crate since you ran out of Dark Zone keys. It's happened to me before, believe it. Peace!